Hey, welcome back to the Baco Motorsports Power Hour. Got the Kern County Raceway Park segment. I'm Mike Griffith. Been covering racing since there was dirt, according to some people.
Right.
And I've got Steve Hughes from KCRP in here. How you doing, Steve?
I am fantastic, man. Thanks for having me.
Big weekend, obviously, out there at the track this weekend. We got the SRL people, Southwest Tour, putting on the non-points event, the Winter Showdown, third annual one. I believe we have somebody on the phone.
Yeah,
Talk to us.
Brian Olson, are you there?
I'm here, guys. How you guys doing today?
Doing fantastic,
Doing well.
man. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Right, we're right on. It's been a little crazy morning, but I wanted to get away and talk about this weekend.
Yeah, what are you doing out there at the track, directing a little traffic?
You know what? We're signing people in, get them in the pits, and I got in my truck and I said the first driver I find, I'm going to pull over and get him on the phone. And I'm lucky enough to have two-time Winter Showdown winner Bubba Pollard here standing next to me, so I like to put him on the phone so he can get into the pits and start working on his hot rod. So
well, that's pretty good. We happen to have a picture or two of Mr. Bubba Pollard in our slideshow.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to put him on the phone right now, okay, guys?
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, how you doing, Bubba?
I'm good. How are y'all this evening?
I'm doing well. Got Steve Hughes here. Welcome back to Bakersfield. I guess they couldn't keep you away, huh?
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, we enjoy coming out here every year, and definitely winning the last two showdowns really helps coming back, so we're really excited about it.
You know, Bubba, the target on your back may have gotten tremendously bigger after coming the last 2 years to Kern County Raceway and winning some big money, man. You sure have drawn a few heavy hitters out here to the West Coast for this weekend. Have you had any conversations with any of those guys? Maybe Kyle Busch or Eric Jones? Have they contacted you about how this racetrack is or anything like that?
No, them guys they're on top of the game and they know what it's all about. And I'm sure they've done their research. And I talked to Kyle actually the second year we come out. He had a car come out, so we talked to him a little bit about it. And they have some experience with being here with Todd Gilliland last year, so they know what it's all about. And them guys will be tough. They're tough anytime they pull into the racetrack. So just really looking forward to racing against those guys. I always enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Those guys coming out and supporting short track racing and building the sport, so it'd be a lot of fun.
That's great, man. We're so happy that you made the trip out. I know that your family, you made the announcement last year at the end of the Winter Showdown that your family was growing by 2 feet. How is everything with your daughter?
Oh, she's doing good. It was pretty cool to win the race and to be able to announce that at the same time. So it's awesome. She's 5 months old now, and she's growing every day. So maybe she's not going to make the trip this year, but hopefully in 2018 she can come out and check it out. So it's been fun watching her grow and grow up around the racetrack. It'd be special.
Absolutely, and I know that now you've been to the Winter Showdown 2 years in a row, and it's been great results. And this is one you put on your calendar, and we're just so proud that you choose to come out here each and every year. We know you can pick and choose where you go, and what you race and when you race, especially now with your growing family. We're just so happy that you continue to make the trip out here to the West Coast and put on a great show for these race fans here in California.
Oh, yeah, we enjoy it. The guys around here, Larry and Brian, they all do a great job. And, it's cool to be able to come to a racetrack that's nice as this place and the facility and the series that comes in and to be able to race for them. And it's a lot of fun. They do a great job. And, whatever we can do to support short track racing and those guys, we'll do everything we can. So we look forward to it every year for sure.
Now, Bubba, the past couple of years there's been a midway break for this race. And I understand this event, 250 laps, is going to be more like a snowball derby sort of deal where there's going to be controlled pit stops, so you can go in and under a yellow. They're going to quit scoring after a couple laps, and then you don't have to be lightning fast because you're going to exit in the same. No matter where you come out of the pits, you're going to go in the same order that you entered the pits. What does it do to your race strategy now that might be different from the past 2 years?
Well, it's going to be the same. You got to have a good race car, but it throws a lot of different scenarios into the race. There's going to be some of the slower cars move up toward the front, and some of the faster cars, move toward the back of the field throughout the race. So it's going to make for an exciting race for the fans, I think. It puts you got to make the right calls. It's going to be different. For sure, we've ran some of these races in the past, so hopefully we got a little experience doing it, and I think track position is going to be a real big key to winning the race. I think the tires not falling off as much. It's going to play a big role into it. So track position is going to be key, and I think you got to be there at the end.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If a caution comes out at a certain point that might be a little earlier than you want, do you go in then, or do you take the gamble that a caution is going to come out about when you want because you could end up not getting one? That all comes into play, doesn't it?
It does. You really got to be on top of it. You got to keep up with lead lap cars and fast cars that take their tires early. You got to be able to watch them and see if tires pick you up, and are they able to come back through the field. So it can play out either way. There's a lot of different scenarios that can happen. And
so Bubba,
we're hoping track position is going to keep us try to win the race.
who's your tire bringing a new right side to the third annual Winter Showdown, specifically designed for this event? Have you had an opportunity to do any testing on that new tire? Are you guys kind of coming in green just with the next couple of days with the testing Thursday and early on Friday?
Yeah, I've never been on a tire. We've called and got some information on the tires, as much as we can, the best we can. So we'll get a good feel for it during the first couple of practice sessions, see what air pressure it likes, camber it likes, and things like that. And you'll be able to check wears and see if the tire's falling off and how much rubber it's using. So we'll try to stay on top of it as best we can here on Thursday, and hopefully we'll make the right adjustments, the right calls for the weekend to adjust for the tire.
And Bubba, last year you kind of got here late in the day on Thursday last year, and you did make it to our kickoff party, but now you're here. It's Wednesday. Our kickoff party is tomorrow at the Buck Owens Crystal Palace. Are you going to be able to join us down there for that wonderful event?
Oh, for sure. We'll definitely be there. Looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun hanging out with the fans and the drivers and teams. So, definitely we'll be there and looking forward to it.
Oh, man, that's great news. That's great news.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Have you ever been to the Crystal Palace before?
I haven't. I've heard a lot about it, and I heard it was a neat place, and we're really excited to check it out.
Are you a fan of country music?
Oh, for sure. That's all I listen to on my playlist on the way over.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's going to be fun just to stroll around the venue there and look at all the stuff behind the cases, and I think you're going to really enjoy that.
Yeah, it's a great place. Great place.
For sure. I like seeing a lot of history, and seeing what it's all about. So I know it's pretty special for the town of Bakersfield. So
and that car behind the bar will probably get your attention.
Most definitely. Hey, Bubba, on a personal note, I just want to tell you thank you so much for running that sticker on the side of your race car, remembering our track owner, Charlie Beard. That was something special that I got to see on some social media posts of yours. I think it was at the Winchester that you had it on the side there. Man, we appreciate you running that all season long in remembrance of Charlie Beard.
Oh, yeah, anything we can do. He was always great to us when we come out, and, people like him, go a long way in the sport, and, hopefully we can remember him. And, this weekend I know it's going to be kind of tough on people, so the best, do all we can to support the racetrack.
Right on. Appreciate you, Bubba. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time, Bubba. We'll let you get out there and get to work.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right, good luck.
Yeah. So Brian does well.
Brian does very well.
Hey, Chris, there's a couple of slides there we had of the start of last year's race, and then actually Bubba and Victory Circle, I think the first two slides after what's coming up. So there it is, and we've got Mr. Pollard.
Yeah, and the 5150 girls, who's Friday night for the showdown. Let's talk about that. It's 5150 opening night, race for autism qualifying races. The Pinnacle Peak Steakhouse Quick 12 race is also going to be on Friday night. You're going to get a chance to get to see all 50 drivers that are registered for the third annual Winter Showdown on Friday night.
Right, because you've got the qualifying,
right,
and then following that, we've got the you're going to have the the Fast 12, I believe, race.
Well, this is how it's going to go. We're going to do single car qualifying for the Winter Showdown, which I enjoy that. These cars fly, 17.3, 17.4. Maybe with a green racetrack, we might see a little bit slower, but those times are going to be very, very tight. Right in the mid-17 range is where we're looking, even with the new tire. And then we're going to see the Lucas Oil Modified Series with their championship race. So the top 9 finishers from 2016 will compete in a 9-lap championship race. So you're going to get to see a little bit of the Lucas Oil Modifieds on Friday night. Then we'll go into the qualifying races, the Quick 12. That's the Pinnacle Peak Steakhouse Quick 12 race. That'll determine how we're going to start. That'll be the first 6 rows.
The winner of that is going to start on the front row.
Absolutely, and that's the place you want to be. So, and then we'll have 2 more qualifying races after that to set the majority of the field. Last chance qualifying race will be the first event on the racetrack on Saturday.
Yeah, and we're remiss, $150,000 purse, $30,000 to win, $3,000 to start if you win a Coors Light sticker, I believe, or a 21 means 21. There's a certain it's a contingency thing. So if you wear the sticker, you're going to get that. But there's also there's also a variety of other perks depending on. The 13th place qualifier is going to get a little extra something because you're just missing the
missing the quick 12.
So it's just all not for the winners. There's some other things out there to help get you a little something.
Well, the Spirit Southwest Tour Series, they have a great balance. They take care of the race fans by putting on a great program and a great show. They take care of the race car drivers with things just like that, like a little bonus for the 13th place qualifier. And they take care of the owners and, of course, the facilities that they're at. They take care of them as well. They always are a very professional run organization, and it really shows the product that they put on the racetrack.
Yeah, so that Friday night, you got the qualifying, you got the Lucas Oil Modified, the little short dash for
they call it
dragon race.
Yeah, they're calling it the race of champions,
which is fine. It gives those guys a chance to get out there and see how their car is going to run in the evening. And
I'm picking third kettle in that one, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the three races, and then you come back Saturday with the 50-lap. Well, you got the Lucas Oil cars are going to qualify the modifieds. Then they have a 50-lap race to kick off the racing, followed by that 250-lap race.
Yeah, it's going to be a great Saturday. But I'm telling you, Friday is just as good as Saturday, man, because you get to see all the cars run. They're going to be running at the qualifying races, but those are important, man. You need a really good starting spot in this event, even with the controlled pit stop format that they're going to this year. I'm just excited. I'm just as excited about Friday as I am about Saturday, because you're going to see all those top guys, the local guys, Buddy Shepard, David
Chris,
Mayhew.
Go ahead and show some of those slides. We got some of the local guys.
Yeah, Buddy Shepard, David Mayhew. Willie Allen is actually hopping into the number 4 Rich Pack Summer Ripe car. Derek Thorne will be there. There's Johnny White, the old chainsaw. There's Buddy Shepard.
And the late model champion.
David
Mayhew is going to get off his mountain bike and his road bike and get back in a race car.
That guy, I don't care what he races, he's fast.
Yeah, Mr. Mayhew is, if people don't know, he finds different hobbies all the time, and now that he's not racing as much as he used to, he has a lot more time on his hands. And of course, I don't think Davey can sit still.
No.
So he's doing amateur road racing on a road bike. He's doing amateur mountain bike racing.
Wow.
So he's just
pretty good RC car driver as well.
RCs, but he, like anything David does, he goes in
full bore.
Yeah. So he's got quite the collection of bikes.
Have you seen his lineup of bikes?
Yeah. It's like, which one do I ride today?
Yeah. Wow.
So good for David. Yeah. But he's going to be focusing on racing this weekend, and that's an always fast hot rod.
Yeah, it certainly is. Those MMI guys, I hope that their luck is a little bit better than it was last year. Both Mayhew and Thorne had some bad luck there about mid-race. So I hope their luck changes, because if those guys are in the top 10, we could see them go right to the front late.
Okay. It's going to be a good weekend of racing out there at KCRP. I want to thank you for coming in, Steve.
Thank you.
And I'll be seeing a lot of you over the next few days.
I'll see you tomorrow about lunchtime.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll be back with Bakersfield Speedway segment coming up.